All right. What's going on, fellas, ladies and gents? Hope you're doing well. We're going to get started here. Hopefully, it's going to be a good stream today. Just want to make sure that we are up and running. Very good. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to stream last night, but, got people over, and that's just how it goes, I guess, sometimes. But I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Saturday. We're already in the first week of March. This is nuts. Absolutely crazy stuff. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue on our quest to expand our company. Now we have this beautiful Kenworth here, W900, and it is a beautiful, beautiful truck. Um, can't wait to keep using it, and we've been doing pretty good. So we're gonna continue on with that. Um, we do have some upgrades here. Not a lot of upgrades, mostly like, rims and stuff. I don't really care about any of that. We do have some side skirts, but they are for the T680. It's not really for the W900. The only thing that we have is the bumper. We have a new tranny, a new engine. No, this is for the T680 as well. But regardless, we are doing great. We're taking it day by day. We have 30 grand in the bank, so we should be fine. Where are we right now, actually? We're outside of Boise. We are outside of Boise. So that's pretty good. We have been in Idaho. We have been all over Idaho here. We drove down to Salt Lake City, I believe. Yeah, we drove down to Salt Lake City. So we're going to continue on. Uh, Probably maybe like stay in Idaho. I don't know. Maybe we'll continue to stay in Idaho. I don't see a reason why not. Um, but yeah, you just fix this real quick. Alrighty then. We should be good to go on that front. Just gonna fix this up a little bit here. Okay, and we can actually like move this just a little back and then get it in there like that. Oh, there we go. Good. Fabulous. That looks a lot better. All right, let's get out of here. Well, we can actually go back. We can reverse back. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right, let's see what they have here. You got used packaging and animal food. Which one pays more? Oh, definitely that one right there. $25 per mile. That's not too shabby. We got refrigerated. Ooh, let's go with that one. All right, let's get it. It's right over here. All right, that's good. I'm actually very annoyed at that thing that I bought. This. Very, very annoyed. It's got some nice material, but I don't know if the wooden frame, the wooden trim wheel is too thin. I gotta remember to refuel at the next stop. Otherwise, we're slowly running out of fuel. I've never seen a wait station on the opposite side of the road. That's weird. I don't know what happened to the message prompts. They don't show up. I don't know why. Alright, we gotta wait here. We got a lot of traffic coming here. On the other side. We'll let all the traffic go. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. He's gonna let me go. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks, man. They got some nice scenery up here in Idaho. Very nice scenery. This is actually my first time driving in Idaho in this game. Or as much as I have recently. It's looking pretty good, though. I'll tell you that right now. You know what this reminds me of? This little area right here. I don't know if you guys remember about like on 5M for Grand Theft Auto, they had these different kind of mods that you can install in the game, and they give you this. It was by oh my God, Route 68 or whatever, or 66, and they had this like a lot of greenery, a lot of trees, and it looked just like that. Oh man, I miss playing on role playing for Midwest RP. That was fun. Good old days. I mean, we can pull over now and get diesel, but wait, where are we just here? We were just here the other day. We were just here the other day. Maybe I'll stop by over there. I like that small city vibe that they got going on. I do like that a lot. You got a bunch of boats over there. That's pretty dope. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you? Haven't played ATS in 3 years. Has anything changed? They added a bunch of states. I mean, we have Texas coming up. We got Idaho, Wyoming. They added Oregon. They added a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. But I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's a good game, to be honest. I love it. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be. I mean, I put in a lot of hours in this one and in your truck, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's definitely fun going with the, doing convoy and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun to play with people, but you know, I don't know. It's still fun for me to play just, you know, in single player. But I do know what you mean, though. I do know what you mean. Yeah. No, I only had only one of my friends that I know that has this game, and we used to play together all the time. But I stuck around longer playing this game and Euro Truck. It's just relaxing, to be honest. Billion miles. Wow. How many hours did that take you? 'Cause that's a lot of time. You used to play 24 hours at a time? Interesting. I would love to see some of your videos. And I think that's a big accomplishment. Wow. Well, I mean, if you have any videos, I'm pretty sure you've had some videos of that. I would love to see a 24-hour drive. That's nuts. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I think the most I've ever spent on a Euro Truck, I did 7 hours, and that was a stream. I did it on Facebook. That was my longest stream, was 7 hours playing Euro Truck. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it, obviously. But I was exhausted. I mean, I was sipping on a bottle of water for 7 hours, so I'd have to go to the bathroom, but... Sheesh. 24 hours, that's a little bit of, I mean, if that was a Mr. Beast challenge, maybe. But... that's nuts. Hey, Z, how are you, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Blue Raptor, how are you, man? What is going on? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in Grangeville. Or Grangeville? Grangeville? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just exhausted. Had some friends over at my house last night. Went to sleep late, woke up late today. Just tired. How about you guys? Oh, I miss having coast to coast. I love having coast to coast. I still have it in the game, but I didn't activate it. I might do like a separate profile, like with just coast to coast. Did you have the Mexico mod too? You can do the Mexico mod, I think. I think it's a separate one, if I'm not mistaken. All right, where do you want it? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm trying 4K on ATS, loving it. It's great, but I'm only getting 30 FPS, but I don't care. It looks good though. Yeah. I think I've come to terms. I mean, the game looks good. And honestly, I think that like even if you play it on a TV, you'll be fine, because I have seen people do that. I have seen people play on big screen TVs because it's got more real estate. Okay, we're gonna. Ah, like a glove. Wow. Would you look at that? Let's go ahead and drop him. Not too shabby. Let's see company offers here, but before we do that, let's go ahead and increase our high cargo value cargo. Let's do that. Wow, we got grain, which is 182 miles. We have 143 miles left in the tank, but we should be okay. Before we do that, let me just switch my screen real quick. I want to do that. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Alrighty then. Let's go to triple one. I want to do the triple. Let's do the triple. Dry van triple. Refrigerated triple. I love the refrigerated, just in case, you know, it's food. I mean, it's grain, you know. Don't want to take a chance. And it's all the way back there. It's all the way back there. Let's go ahead and I'm going to situate ourselves and get that rolling. Yeah, Z mods is pretty good. I had the Z mod engine for Euro Truck for the Scania. It sounds amazing, to be honest. This is going to be interesting. Do you guys think it's possible to do 1,000,000 miles a month? Is that something that is feasible? To do 1,000,000 mile a month? Alright, there's a gas station coming up here on my right side. So we're gonna go to the gas station and hopefully I'm able to get out. Where's the gas station? Alright, the gas station is over there. I think we should be fine. Yeah, because I had a gentleman here that jumped on the stream before you guys jumped on, and he was telling me that he used to do 1,000,000 miles a month, and I just... It's a great feat, don't get me wrong, but... It just, I find it very hard to believe. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here. And I'll fill up and I'll come back for it. Yeah, I find that very hard to believe. Well, that's what he said. He said that he was doing 24-hour drives. And I'm like... The longest stream that I had done was on Facebook. It was 7 hours is the longest one that I had done. And like that was just way too much. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, that's just insanity. 1,000,000 miles a month. And he would do 24-hour drives. I think it's great. I mean, if he had done that, that's fantastic, but I don't know. I find it very hard to believe. Yeah, I mean, the way that I think about it is that, like, I think every 100 miles or so in the game is like, what, 5... I would say 100 miles is what, 10... is like 5 to 10 minutes? Right? I mean, I don't know. So if you do 1,000,000 miles, multiply that by 10, what is like 100 million minutes or something like that? It's impossible. I don't see, like, how do you do 24 hours a day to drive 1,000,000 miles? Like, that's hours and hours and hours. I don't know. find that very difficult to believe. But hey, you know, to each his own. If he did it, he did it. What do I know? You know, I actually tried to play SnowRunner on this game, but it's like one of those games that you don't really need a rig to play it. You just play with a controller, you're fine. Even a mouse and a keyboard, you're fine. Like, I don't know. That's so nice. Exactly, and to take the time to do all that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's even feasible. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me just. I'm gonna ask that question tonight throughout the stream for other people as well. I want to get their input on this because I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be great, but I appreciate it, Z. Thanks a lot, bud. Good to see you, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Oh, this truck is very nimble. All right. Go ahead and close the phone. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, buddy. Wait, can you bring it closer, please? Thank you. It's just such a nice scenery. I gotta say, Idaho, you are impressing me so far. I would love to visit you one day. That is for sure. I have visited both East Coast and West Coast of the United States. I would love to visit the Midwest and the West. You know, I think that's on my bucket list to do as well. There's some really beautiful areas in the United States. Really, really beautiful areas that we're not even aware of. I mean, you know, domestic tourism is just as important as international. And I feel like we have a lot of beautiful areas in the country that we don't even have a chance to visit. So, yeah, I look like Scotty's stream about the Ukraine Paint DLC for you to see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they just released it, actually. I think they just released it. SCS was just talking about it the other day. They released a release form on a release update on Steam regarding the Ukrainian paint job, the DLC. So I'm definitely gonna get that and support them as well. The world can be a very cruel place, my friends. Very cruel place. This is a nice latte. I've never been to Ukraine. I think the only country that I have been to in Europe is Italy. And Italy was a lot of fun. Why am I slowing down? What is going on here? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And the people at SCS, they're actually based in the Czech Republic. And they were just talking about it, how It hit home. I mean, I read the press release, how it hit home for them because they also went through similar things with, I think, I'm guessing Russia back in the 90s. And so, like, they really wanted to help out their Ukrainian neighbors, and I find that very noble and an honor, um, and honorable from them. So definitely, I'm gonna purchase the Ukrainian paint job, the DLC, and put on my trucks, and hopefully that money can support the Ukrainian people as well. It's so funny. It's not funny. It's just, it's so sad how we have become numb to a lot of the things that are going on right now. It's just we get used to it now. We see it on social media all the time that, you know, because we're so privileged to be living in this country and we don't know what it feels like to be going through what they're going through. And man, I don't know how I would act or feel if our country was going through a war down the street. I don't know. And I hope we don't ever have to find that about that. But why am I slowing down? Yeah, it is very sad. Is there a little bit of an incline that I'm not aware of? Because it looks pretty flat to me. I don't know what is going on right now. Come on, baby. I mean, I am pulling 3 trailers. And, okay, there's a little bit of an incline. There's a tiny bit of an incline that I wasn't aware of, but here we are. To be honest with you, man, I don't think it's gonna get resolved. I don't think so, unless another country intervenes. But what do I know? I'm playing a make-believe virtual trucking game in my room. I don't know. So sad. So sad. Alrighty then. Let's cheer it up a little bit here for the stream. We are driving in Idaho in a beautiful single cab W900 Kenworth. I was hauling a modded dumper with limestone and even the flattest ground. It took forever to speed up. Yeah, I know. It does it sometimes. I feel like it just a tiny bit of an incline can make a huge difference in how fast you're going, and I didn't even realize that. But like, to me, it looks like it wasn't that much of an incline, but my goodness, look at that. We got a little nice stream going on over here. That is beautiful. Yeah, it's just like, you know, even the tiniest increase in incline makes a huge difference, and I did not realize that. So that is pretty cool. Like, how does it go from 65 to 25 right away? £130,000? Holy crap. That is a lot. That is a lot. Well, hold on. How heavy is this? It is, let's see. It is 53,000 pounds. And I have a 370 horsepower engine. So, wow. That is a lot. Yep, there we go. It's struggling again. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. What's the best graphics mod out there. Is it the JBLX or whatever, or the JBX? Oh, there's a. I think that's the garage over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a garage down there. Come on, baby. I mean, we are getting up there, but it's just a little bit of an incline. It is having a hard time keeping up with this little steep incline that we have going on. It's not really steep. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's still a nice incline that we got going on over here. There we go. The best feeling is when you're getting over the little incline and you're starting to go down. Best feeling, because you pick up some speed. So to be honest, I'm actually thinking of buying a PlayStation 5 or even buying the Gran Turismo 7 because it looks pretty good, and I haven't played Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 4. I bought the Gran Turismo Sport that came out a couple of years ago. I played it for just a couple of minutes and I didn't like it. But I am thinking of getting the Gran Turismo 7. And then, in that case, I will have to buy another wheel. But I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want somebody to get pissed off. Maybe like a Logitech $250 wheel or something. Even the Thrustmaster, I believe the T4 248, I believe is a pretty good option as well too. But imagine we switch trailers. Your little 300 horsepower engine would be startled to go forward. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right, let me see what we got going on here. We got 3 trailers going on, baby. Refrigerated trailers that we got going on. Huh? There we go. We got it. 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 We're good. But you know what it is too? Like, I love having these powerful engines, but at the same time, I feel like they're sometimes a bit too fast. Like, I don't see trucks driving this fast in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate these smaller engines because it makes you drive truck speed, not, you know, GT speed. Yeah, one mod I must have in my game now is the extended traffic lights. The stock lights are just way too short. Really? Sometimes I find the stock lights are a little bit too long. Well, which do you use any of Jazzy Cat's mods, like traffic mods and stuff? Because I do want to have a lot of traffic. I feel like the game doesn't have a lot of traffic. You use his car, bus, and truck mod. Okay, all right. I will have to look into it because maybe not in this game, but maybe in my other profile. I'll definitely use it because I just feel like there's not a lot of traffic in the default game settings, and I find that very disheartening because everywhere now there's a lot of cars everywhere, and I need that in my life so I can get some angry drivers. There we go. I'm not stopping for this yellow. Sue me. I kind of feel a lot better now since you guys told me the other day that a lot of you get like low frames per second in the game. And also the fact that I'm running 4 monitors at the same time doesn't really help either. So that kind of made me feel a little bit better about myself. I don't have his classic car or motorbikes one just because I only really wanted the car and truck one. I only got the bus one because I thought, why not? Yeah, he has some really nice mods, not gonna lie. It's just so funny how we can spend hours not even playing the game, but like just adjusting the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go and stream now, but then I find myself spending literally 2 hours testing mods, rearranging them, you know, and then you know end up getting that one bad mod, and then your game crashes, and you're trying to figure out process of elimination, and you restart the game, and you take one mod out at a time. Like I can spend a solid 2 hours just testing mods, and you know trying to get a better mod or find new trucks or whatever. Like this game and the Euro Truck too, like they can take a lot of time. Global Mills. There we go. Where do you want it? All the way in the back. So we're gonna go make a left here, go all the way around, and it's gonna be right there. Cool. All right. All right. Come on, baby. We got 3 trailers in the back. I'm gonna go all the way to the front and turn around now. I just find it crazy how I can do 2 loads in what feels like, to me, not even an hour, but in real life it was more like 2.5 hours. Yeah, my longest delivery was in your truck. I was delivering a tank. Ironic now because it's a tank, but I was delivering a tank from Finland all the way down to Greece. It took 2.5 hours of stream time, and that was the day that I did like 7-hour stream. 2.5 hours, and I drove about 2,500 miles from Finland all the way up top, all the way down to Greece. That was a fun delivery. All right, baby. Nice and easy. We're gonna pull over here. All right, let's go up a little bit forward. Oh, there we go. Let's see how we did. Beautiful. Let's drop him. Very good. Very good. And good. Let's see what else they have here. Another. No, I want to stay in Idaho, to be honest. We can do some nuts. Okay. Or dry fruit. Let's check out the dry fruit. We got a bunch of you guys joining here. Hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Having a good good weekend so far. All right, let's do this one. Let's do this one. We'll do a double. V will do a double. Wasn't it dry fruits? Yeah, dry fruits. There we go. All right. Let's get out of here. ATS, I went from southern New Mexico to northern Washington. I didn't even reach Washington when I decided to hop off, and it took me close to 3 hours. Yeah, I'm telling you, people don't understand how this game can take a long time. Here are the two beautiful trailers we got going on over here. All right, let's go ahead and reverse. Oh, I'm in reverse too. That's why. Okay. There we go. The one trip that I did in ATS that I really enjoyed was the coast to coast mod, and I drove from New York City down to Miami. I don't know if it was Miami or down to Key West. I don't know if they have Key West. I think it's just Miami. That was like a year and a half ago when I did that trip, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. There's a gas station here, little hotel motel situation going on. Trying to find jobs on the East Coast, but they all wanted to go south instead of, yeah. So I traveled to Washington and then Seattle to Vancouver. That's not a bad drive though. Seattle to Vancouver, that's not bad at all. Welcome to Idaho. Thank you. Why is it making me go around? That's so stupid. Literally making me go around this way and then come back out. Straight line. While I was driving, I was wondering where the rain was. I lowered down the rain probability in like different weather because it gets annoying. Like every 5 seconds it rains. I'm like, that's not realistic. Like every once in a while, sure, rain, but like if I make it just a little bit higher, it's like every other job it rains. I'm like, that is not how it should be. Like. And then sometimes it rains the entire time. I can go from one state to the other and it's still raining. I'm like, seriously? Like, no. So I just lowered it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh, damn it. is have it low for most of the time, then occasionally we'll raise it for a big storm or something. You know, I've never tried that, to be honest with you. I haven't tried that. You know what? What the heck? Let's just do it. Let's just do it in honor of Blue Raptor Gaming. Let's go ahead. Let's go to gameplay. YOLO, right? Let's see. Random road events, rain probability. All right, all the way up. Okay, here we go. All righty then. Godspeed. Let's see what happens. Oh man, I'm expecting like a storm right now. Any second. Oh my goodness. I told you I hate it, but you know what? Might as well. If this is the time we're gonna do it. We ride together, we die together. YOLO. There's a stop sign, but there's no trucks. So I'm not gonna stop. There's a question mark coming up. I'm assuming that's gonna be either a recruitment agency or a dealership. Okay. I'm gonna say recruitment agency. Ah, yep, direct hire recruitment agency. And I do like the fact that they added trains as well. Like, I love stopping by and seeing the trains going by. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was thinking of Viewpoint as well, but it's an industrial area, and I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a Viewpoint here, maybe even a nuclear power plant or something. But that's pretty dope. Slow down here. There we go. Gotta fix this. I mean, worst case scenario, I might just update to the 430 horsepower engine just to get some more oomph. You know, we'll see. We have $42,000. Oh, there we go. There's the rain. It's raining in Idaho. I don't know. We're going to turn on our windshield wipers. We're going to continue forward. So, I went into the gameplay and out for the GPS settings. I was like, oh, like, you know, I want to drive longer, so like let's pick out more routes. So now it's just taking me off to the rest area of every highway and then merging back onto the highway. I'm like, that's not what I want to do, but okay. What time is it in the game right now? 12:56 a.m. Not too shabby. It is pouring. It's pouring. Oh, we're gonna take the exit coming up here. Yeah, exactly. So like a lot of times when I see that I have to get off the highway, I think that I'm getting off the highway. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're just gonna get back on the highway again. Oh, we're having a hard time stopping because it's raining. Oh man, that was close. Thank you, boss. There we go. Don't you go. I love how the Mustang is driving with the top down. There's a white Mustang that just pulled it in front of me and it's driving with the top down. Well, at least she's getting a free interior detailing job. Not too shabby. One of the things that I don't like is that there are no highway lights in American Truck Simulator, especially like on a deserted highway like that in the middle of Idaho. I mean, at least when you drive into your Truck Simulator game, you have some light poles along the way and you're not driving in a pitch black darkness like you're going down to 7 levels of hell or something. I don't know. But this is just way too dark. It reminds me when I was driving in Texas one time. I was driving back to Houston from Corpus, and I had a Dodge Challenger. It was a black Dodge Challenger. That was a fun ride. I left at midnight, and I got to Houston a little around 3 in the morning. And there were some roads where it's like you have fields on both ends. On both sides, I mean. Not a single light pole anywhere. And you can see the cattle and the ranches on both sides. That was pretty dope, but it got a little bit scary, to be honest. I was like, this is not where I want to be stuck, you know? I've been drinking more water lately. The water is flavored. The Mustang driver must really love the rain. Yeah, which is funny because, like, you know, it's you turn on the rain probability, and all of a sudden, you know, they're still driving with the top down, and I find that funny. Come on, baby. The whole dark roads is no more around here, so it doesn't bug me. Yeah, I mean, if you're used to it. We have some dark roads in Jersey. Jersey's weird, man, because it's like if you're on the east coast of Jersey or if you're on the eastern side of Jersey, it's more like city style, you know, and there's a lot of apartments and houses and shopping centers and whatever. But the more west you go towards Pennsylvania, it's more farmland and ranch. It's a completely different state, both sides. Same thing with the north and the south. The north side is like closer to the city, so you get, close, roads, tight highways and stuff like that. The further you go down south, it's like open space, better highway. It's weird. It's weird. But not that bad. Not that bad. It's 2:45 in the morning on the game here in Idaho. We are driving with a double trailer. We have the weather all the way up in honor of Blue Raptor Gaming here, because YOLO. We've got the windshield wipers on, and we are cruising at a whopping 57 miles per hour. Thank you for choosing Simpson Trucking for all of your freight shipping needs. Making a right coming up here. There's a rest area coming up that we're not going to go into because we have 100 miles to go. Oh, dear God. No, 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 no. I hate how they just slow down like right away. Like, you see the stop sign coming up. Like, why are you braking? Come on, baby. I'll make it right here. You know you're in a deserted area when you don't see a traffic light, but you see that one flashing red in the middle. It's like, yeah, we don't care about y'all. Have fun. There's somebody outside of my house. Who's outside my house? Yo, my dog can hear anything and anyone. I'm just like all over the place here. My apologies. Alright. Yeah, where I live, it's all just farmland with a couple of decent sized cities and quite a few small towns, so it's mostly dark country roads. Those are good because you can always race. I mean, drive a little bit faster. I want to know what happens if you just stop your truck on top of the railroad tracks and wait for a train to come through. I want to know what happens. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that in the game. I would like to see what happens if you were to just pull up your truck and stay, or just park it on top of the railroad tracks and just sit there, like not even move. Obviously, you're gonna end up creating a lot of traffic. People are gonna be beeping at you the whole time. But I want to know, like, what's gonna happen. Like, are you gonna have a lot of, are you gonna end up getting hit by, the train? Like, what are we doing here? My aunt knows some young guys who street race only on really quiet nights. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a street race before. Well, I mean, you always catch one of those, like, races between people every now and then. Whoa, Speedy McAllister going on over here. What's going on, buddy? We've always had these, like, unofficial races with somebody next to you on the traffic light. But I don't think I've ever seen, like, a racing community, like a street racing community. I don't think I've ever seen that Um, but it would be fun to see something like that, you know? Whoa. Do you see that lightning? Literally just lightning right now. I'm gonna start doing some American, not American, car mechanic simulator. I love that game. I can just sit there for hours just restoring cars all the time. Ooh, we got some really cool classic here. You see that little truck? I mean, that little car right there? That's pretty dope. I'll let you cut me off because you're a classic. That's not too shabby. We're going to be going on the right side here. We're going to need to take the exit coming up. So I'll let that SUV go ahead. And we're going to slow down and take the right turn coming up here. Don't worry, the videos get uploaded on YouTube, so you guys can watch the whole stream on YouTube as well. And here we see a very rare roundabout in these United States. I would rather have roundabouts than traffic lights. Yeah, they were boats to drive, and they were actually a lot stronger than cars made today. Because they're made from actual metal, not from, like, you know, plastic and such. I had a Nissan Maxima 2013 model, which was when I got it when it, you know, came out, and that was a boat. It had the biggest dashboard I've ever seen on a car before. It's huge. Oh yeah, those cars were made to last. That's probably why they didn't have any seatbelts, because they were like, you know, you're not gonna die in this car. It wasn't until the quality of material used to build cars were a bit, not as strong. That's when they were like, you know what? Well, we need to get something in there to hold people together. Here's another recruitment agency on my left coming up. I have yet to see another dealer. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. It is 4:40 a.m. game time. Maybe we'll get to see our first dealer or second dealer coming up. There's another question mark coming up here on my right side on the map. I'm assuming that's a dealership. Yes, it is. It's a Mac dealership, finally. The Mac dealership right there. Very cool. Yeah, wow, I would love a 98 Dodge truck. My uncle has one and it has never broken down. Yeah, I saw the new Ram trucks and they were talking about how they have some transmission problems. Even I was looking for an SUV and I was looking in the new Durango and they were saying how it has like transmission issues and stuff. Yeah, I need to look into the Beam NG because I've never played it. Train coming through. Oh man, I should have stopped in the trail, the train tracks. The new Silverado looks pretty nice. The electric one, that looks pretty nice. It's based off of the Hummer, obviously, because it's a GM. But it's based off the Hummer, and it looks pretty dope. I wanted to get the Hummer EV, but way too expensive, first of all. $110,000 for the first edition. And then I think the cheapest one is like 69 or 79,000, something like that. Oh my god. That's an accident. My apologies. My apologies. I stopped way too late. My apologies. Go ahead. Go ahead. That damn bus. Hummers are huge, dude. That was my dream car when I was in high school. I used to, this is like back in the early 2000s. I used to go on Hummer.com and I used to build my Hummer. It was the Hummer H2 when it first came out too. But yeah, the new Hummers look pretty good. Not gonna lie. I would get the SUV one rather than the truck. Even though the truck is a little bit longer, obviously, because of the bed in the back. But overall, I would still get the SUV. And yeah, man, it's raining like crazy, and it hasn't stopped raining. And I told you, it's not gonna stop raining. And now it's, you know, finally, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Now, finally, it's starting to light up a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't stop in time, and neither could he. So, whoopsie. I want to see if there's a new transmission in town. Maybe get a 12 speed or something. Nevada. How you doing? Yeah. Well, I started to notice that when I started to look at the Acura and the Honda, same company. Toyota and Lexus, same company. So it's like you have the regular cheap brand, and then you have the luxury brand, which is based off of the cheap brand, just a better electronics. I'm calling it a day. All right, where do you want it? It's going to be straight ahead, like usual. All right. All right, let's check it out. And we'll drop it. The new Ford Raptor looks just like another SUV from another brand. I don't remember what. The shape is identical. Maybe Lincoln? Well, no, Lincoln doesn't have trucks. Well, not anymore, at least. All right, let's see what they got. They don't have any jobs. Not even. Why is it not connected? All right, let me see here real quick, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There you go. The Ford Raptor, I mean, listen, I'm not going to purchase any let me see if there are any upgrades right now real quick here before we continue on. Truck upgrades. Still don't really care about any of that. Okay, so we got the side mirror. And we have that, the 6x2, 200 gallons instead of the 150. I mean, we can definitely check it out. Where are we right now? We are in Jackpot, Nevada. And there's nothing really else there. We can go to Twin Falls. Let's go over here. 51 miles. No, let's just keep doing jobs. I don't want to get distracted. We have $51,000. We are doing fantastic. We are doing fantastic here. Oh, the sun is coming out. Look at that. That's pretty dope. We're going to go down to, we're going to make a right coming up here at S Crops. See what they have. A lot of people hate the rain, but actually don't mind it. It's way better than snow. Well, okay, snow around Christmas time for me is can't be beaten. All right, let's just get that out of the way. Oh, vegetables, 40,000. This is 29,000. Let's look at the tractor here real quick. Ooh, we get the low boy. I do like the blue color though. Let's go ahead with the blue color. Bada bing, bada bong. $41 per mile. I'll take it. But yeah, no, I'm saying like snow around Christmas time can be beaten. You get some Frank Sinatra playing in the fireplace. You get some hot cocoa. Now we're talking. But you know, other than that, I don't think snow should be justified. All right. Rain can be depressing after a couple of days, and like every once in like California needs rain. Okay, we all know that California needs rain, and they need a lot of it. All right, let's go ahead here. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Beautiful. We got a nice trailer here. All right, Gucci. Yeah, I think we can agree on that. You know, snow needs to be justified, and in that case, Christmas is the only justification for snow. All right. As far as that goes, I think rain is good, but like, not for an entire week in a row. Like, give me a break. We've had weeks here in Jersey where it just rained every single day, and I'm like, I'm just over it at that point. I'm over it. And in doing so, you know, it just gets depressing. Like, you wake up, it's raining. You get into your car, it's raining. It's not fun. Not fun. So it's been raining right now in the game for close to 45 minutes to half an hour. For half an hour to 45 minutes, it's been raining nonstop. Let's see how long it's going to be raining for, because YOLO. And then after that, I'm going to bring it back down to low. Because at this point, it's too much. Too much. I do know for a fact that if we were driving up, you know, a little bit further up north, like Washington or, you know, Seattle, Washington, blah, blah, whatever, but I think we might have snow as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Right now, it is 6:45 a.m. game time, and it has been raining since midnight game time. So 7 hours of continuous rain, non-stop. Non-stop. We are pushing it to 70 miles per hour. We'll slow down a little bit here. I don't want to get pulled over. We are good to go. We don't have to stop in the wait station. That is excellent news. We don't have to stop. We can continue going here. That's great. As a farmer, you're a farmer. Sweet. As a farmer last year, we had it just rain one day, 2 days later, more rain. And so for up to 2 weeks, the ground never dried enough. Yeah, I think that's something that I actually learned about that through Jeremy Clarkson's Field on Amazon Prime. Great show. They have a second season coming up, which I'm very excited about. I think he's going to do great in that second season. I learned about that on the show. We're going to need to stop by a gas station at the 100-mile mark, since we have 212 miles left to go before we run on empty, and we have 255 miles left for destination. So we're going to be very mindful of that and make sure that we can get some diesel along the way. Oh, I'm definitely speeding way too much here. Oh yeah. Farming is difficult, man. Like, kudos to you, brother. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. We have a firefighter here. I don't know why he's losing his mind. Right there. It's not gonna stop raining the rest of the stream. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I don't know. I would say over under. I don't think it's gonna stop raining for as long as I stream tonight. I don't think it's gonna stop raining. I do appreciate the fact that in Idaho, like they have a lot of houses here on both sides of the road. You can see people coming out of their houses, you know, talking to each other. You own a lot of old equipment, so maintenance is common every year. They are around 1985 model years. Only our John Deere planter is from 2000. So I was reading an article about the whole right to repair situation, and especially with like farming equipment, how like John Deere like controls a lot of this stuff and makes it difficult for the owners to do their own repairs and whatnot. So, but I feel like more and more it's like becoming more, it's being brought more to light. So hopefully that becomes a non-issue moving forward. Gotta find a gas station at the 100-mile mark here. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy with this whole, like, you know, right to repair and all that stuff. It's like, let us repair our own stuff. Oh my god. So close to, like, smashing into that truck. Better pull over into this gas station coming up on our right side. And now we're gonna keep going. We can find other. The one thing that I hate the most is when you get stuck in one light, that's the end of it. You're stuck in every single one. And still, another Mustang here on the right side. Top down. Mustang drivers are weird. Not a full John Deere farm, so we haven't had to deal with them that much. But the guy down the road from us only owns John Deere, but they own the new stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's like these companies, they get so big to the point where they build their own ecosystem, they build their own software, and it's like you make it harder to at least that's what I've read, you know. It's fascinating. Okay, stop sign, I'm gonna yield it. Very good. I'm surprised that the extreme weather mod, I mean, or the like, you know, weather probability, raining stuff. It just all the way, like it's all the sliders all the way to the right. So I thought there was gonna be something else that would happen that maybe like trigger it, but nothing. It's just rained the whole day, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. The only upgrade that I can think of doing for this rig is going to a 40-inch TV. Yeah. That would be my next thing, is a 40-inch. So John Deere doesn't want us farmers to fix our stuff because they don't want to use wreck the computers, but our planter doesn't have any computers, so we can't work on it. Fine. Yeah, that's the thing. New technology just makes it more difficult for the owners to do whatever they want. It's like they can't even touch it. It's like you have to take it to the... And it's gonna be the same thing with cars down the line, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant about the whole electric car shenanigans, because I don't want to wake up the next day and find, like, you know, Tesla just updates my firmware, and it's like I can't do anything. I mean, it's not like I was gonna do anything to begin with, but like at the same time, I want full autonomy in my own stuff. Like I don't want to, you know. And then the other argument is people are like, well, you know, you have your cell phone, which is true. I have my cell phone. It's a smartphone, but I choose to have it. Okay? I choose to upgrade it. I'm not forced to upgrade it. Oh, dear God. What in the world? Okay, I am losing traction, so I gotta slow down a little bit here. Kind of underestimated how tight the turn was. And that's why, at the same time, it's like, yes, I have my smartphone. Like I have an iPhone now, but, and I understand that it's a closed ecosystem, blah 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 blah, whatever. But at the same time, I choose to have it. I don't need to have a smartphone. I can get a regular phone, and yes, it's going to be a little bit more of an inconvenience, but it's my choice. But at the same time, with my car, I don't want to have this over-the-air updates and wake up the next day and find out that you have this new software that you can't do what you used to do before, and it's like, well, I don't need that, you know. So that's where it's gonna be. Like and I'm not a big fan of self-driving cars. I still want to drive my own car. You know what I'm saying? Like I still want that. And I want to get a manual car. I don't have a manual car right now, but I would like to get one down the line. I would like to have a manual car that I have a full autonomy over. So it's like things like that are just, it's going to be a bit iffy down the line. And technology is only going to get better, but with better technology comes less autonomy. And that's a dilemma. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go down. And it's the same thing with having a smart house. Jeez. Very like tight turns, and I keep underestimating how tight these turns are. But like I have like smart devices in my house, right? I have a smart lock, smart lights, I have cameras, the whole spiel, right? But the thing is, like when I got the house, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be old school. I'm gonna have my closed circuit TV security system going on, blah blah blah, whatever. But then it comes down to, what's the word? Convenience, right? It comes down to convenience. And so, you son of a, oh, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Oh my goodness. I had right of way. You had a stop sign. That was going to be a crash. For sure. Yeah. Auto transmission drivers. But that's the thing. It's like nowadays. It's like you don't even need to lock your car if you own a stick car. Just pull up wherever. Leave the car on lock. Leave the keys in there. People won't know how to drive it. All right, we're gonna pull over here. I'm down to 70 miles left on my tank. Nice and easy. Gonna fill up the tank real quick. And so, like, that's the thing is, like, you know, I wanted to have my closed circuit, you know, security system. But at the same time, it really comes down to convenience and the ability to access it from anywhere. Which some closed circuit security systems have their own app, which is fine. But then they're expensive, so you're looking at. Let's change cameras here real quick. All right, there's nobody here. Literally nobody here. I pushed my toe down like I was hitting the brakes. How you know you're a good driver when your buddy starts just acting on it. Yeah, I like, you know, I don't know how the brakes were able to work in this non-stop rain, but my goodness, it's nuts. Yeah, like I had the right of way, but it's just he just, I don't even know. It's crazy. Visibility is awful right now. Awful. Can barely see. So it's foggy a little bit. And it hasn't stopped raining for almost 12 hours in game. Have you heard of the Tesla that just drove into a flipped over truck without even slowing down? No, I did not. Please do tell. But that's another thing, is that what if it gets hacked? What if this is how they try to assassinate some people? They don't like, you know, they can just hack into a Tesla car, and the operating system, they can find out where you're coming from. They can mess up your car, and then you know, somehow you go into a truck without stopping. That's scary. That's very scary. Oh, that was the loan payment. Yeah, that was the loan payment. They just took the loan payment. Wow, it is really bad visibility out here, fellas. Horrible visibility. Tesla with cameras was coming up to a flipped over truck, and the truck had a reflective roof. So the Tesla didn't register it as a truck and kept going. It was a clear as day, perfect weather. Oh wow. What happened to the drivers inside of that Tesla? See, that's scary, man. Like, that is super scary. My goodness. That is very scary. We're making a right here. Finally getting on a highway, which is shocking. Mr. Musk wants to remove steering wheels and pedals this year and them too. Psych! Alright, I think it's, nah, bro, chill. Chill. But people are still gonna buy, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, in the beginning, it's like how uncomfortable you are with the idea of not having a steering wheel and pedals in your car. And in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of pushback and resistance to the idea. But people are going to still buy it anyway because it's pretty cool and it's unconventional. And we're going to see a lot of people buying them with their hard-earned money. So it's going to probably end up going mainstream and people are going to be fine with it. Just like everything else that gets pushed back in the beginning. You know? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like it looks all wonderful in the beginning, but sheesh. No pedals and or steering wheel? That's way too much. Then what's the point of having a car if you can't even drive it and control it yourself? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit old-fashioned or old school, but what's the point of getting in a car that you can't drive or control? I find that a little bit disheartening and dangerous. You're literally giving up any control or full autonomy over your own car willingly. That's the crazy part, willingly, because people are going to buy it no matter what. They're going to still spend money and purchase it regardless.